ready for your headliner?
Yeah!
Okay, his name is Miles Otway. He's fresh off a plane from LA. We'll get some clapping going.
Take a picture of me with this crown. He's a black king. Anyway. Wow. Oh my God. I am at loss for words, which is terrible because I threw the whole set. Jesus Christ. Give it up for Mark, everybody, man. Thank you so much. A year ago, Mark and I were at Glastonbury, and he said to me, he was like, "Hey, Miles, I want to put this show on. It's called Armpit Comedy. What do you think?" And I was like, "That sounds like a great idea, but you got to change that name, man." But you put it on, and like a year later, he has me like headlining the show, and I'm just like so grateful. I can't, man, I'm so excited. Mark, real quick, has this room ever been this ethnic?
You're lucky to get an audience.
God damn, man. This place is mad ethnic right now. I love it. We might get pulled over soon. Jesus Christ. Guys! Oh my God! Listen. I'm doing Glastonbury this year, right? I've never done comedy in front of an English audience before. Can you believe it? I've never done comedy in front of a smart audience before. I can't fucking believe it, man. Actually, sorry, I should stop saying that because my mum is here. My mum and dad are in the back because they came late. So, but my mum told me, she said, no swearing and no sex jokes. So I was fucking this bitch, right? I'm gonna hear about that, I hope, right? Oh my days, no man, this is absolutely incredible. Man, because yeah, I do live. If you know, like, it's so amazing to do comedy in front of my friends and my family. And you, I don't know, what's your name? Isabel and Isabel. I don't want to let you down, Isabel. Okay, it's me and you, baby. All right. But yeah, no, I live in LA, man, and it's crazy because obviously here, you guys all know what I sound like, but when I'm in America, people are shocked. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know that black people come from England. They don't. I'm not even joking with you, man. I spoke to a lady the other day, she goes, "They Dutch all over there?" And I was like, "Yes! Where do you think all the seasoning comes from?" You know what I mean? Literally, like, sometimes people see me coming, they're a bit like, "Ooh," and they hear me speaking, they're like, "Oh, okay, tell me more, okay." And I love to ham my accent up in certain scenarios. Like if I go to a cafe, I talk to Jason Statham. Right, yeah, right, darling. Yeah. Don't suppose I could trouble you for a spot of tea, could I? I need to drink tea! They know I like it when I say it, so I say it a lot. And they're like, "Oh, I love the way you talk. Say something else, say something else." And so I say, "Water. Banana. Aluminium." Yes, that's a going, girl. That's a going. But man, I lived in America for like 8 years now, and I love living in America, man. It's a great country. It's a great country. It's an okay country. It's an okay country. Okay, it's kind of terrible, right? It's awful. No, I'm kidding. I was hoping they don't take away my green card for that. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. I'm illegal. And the thing that's interesting about America, though, is that they will come up to you and tell you exactly how they feel about you, regardless of whether you want it to or not, right? So, for example, people come up to me and tell me I look like famous rappers. Yeah. I get it all the time. I get Wiz Khalifa, I get Quavo, I get any of the other amigos that they can remember at that time. The other day somebody said I look like Young Thug, and I was furious! This is not one of the cute ones, you know what I mean? But the one I get the most is 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz. If you don't know what 2 Chainz looks like, I'm not going to put you on the spot, but he looks like this, but with more money, okay? But I start leaning into it now, you know what I mean? So when people come up to me and they go, oh, you look like 2 Chainz, I'm like, look like, it's Mr. Chainz, bitch! But I think it's because I'm a big black man. I think that's what it is, right? It's because I'm a big black man. But let me let you in a little secret. I'm actually a short man. Let me explain. Most people, 50% body, 50% legs. I'm 75% leg. That's right, if I took my top off right now, I look like I was on stilts. Walk around like a sexy ostrich, boy. I'm saying, yeah. Listen, I like to say I'm tall in the streets, but I'm short in the seats. You know? So, and I know this because like both my parents are very short, right? Yeah. Don't take offense to that, guy. I'm thinking right now. Well, they are very short. My mom is 5'2", my dad is 5'6", and I feel like he's actually 5'4", but like, you know, I'll share the man's integrity, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's crazy because when we sit down, we're all the same height. You know? And when I stand up, boy, it's like go-go gadget legs. And I tower over them. And we look like Despicable Me. If it was made by Jordan Peele. You know? Oh, man. Oh, all right. What else was I going to say? All right. So I'm going to Glastonbury, so I need to check on my notes and stuff. And I was going to do this joke because I haven't done this joke for a long time, so we'll see. Have you guys heard about James Bond? They were trying to make James Bond black. Have you heard about that? Yeah. How do we feel about that?
Amazing.
Alright, let's talk it out. Let's talk it out, right? Let's talk it out. It's so funny that you guys have that reaction because when I say that in America in front of all the white people, they're like, "Yes, girl, yes, change him." And I'm like, you haven't really thought about this, right? Because James Bond is a spy. And spies are supposed to blend in. And black people don't blend in very well, you know? For example, Mark knows exactly how many black people are in this room right now. It's too many. No. Now, we gotta think about it this way, right? Like, you know, they send James Bond to some pretty white places, like, you know, like Siberia, where even the ground is white. You know what I mean? So you gotta think about it. He sneaks into a base, he knocks out a guard, and he takes his uniform, and he's walking down the hallway, and the first guard that walks by him is gonna go, I think he's the spy! But listen, let me tell you something. If they do make James Bond black, I want it to be like a hood, London, black guy. Fucking strip him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, none of that shaking or stir shit. I wanted to go in and fucking order a Ray nephew and coke. You know what I mean? I wanted to walk into a bar and see a girl be like, hey, yo, babes. Hey, yo, what you saying, though? Listen in it, don't tell her anything about man's a spy. Name's Jamie, innit? Yeah. Plus 447. That's okay, let's go to Glastonbury. All right. All right. Well, as you can tell by the fact that I'm up here, my wife is the breadwinner. Yeah. Is there anybody else who's seeing a woman who makes more money than them? Shout out. Yeah, listen, you guys, all right? You guys are doing it right, okay? The rest of you motherfuckers doing it wrong, okay? Sorry, Mom. Okay, you're doing it wrong. But what you have to realize, though, is when you are seeing somebody who makes more money than you have to learn how to lose an argument. You know what I mean? Like, for example, my wife and I were having a conversation, and she said, isn't it crazy that men and women still don't make the same amount of money? And I was like, babe, you're right, it's terrible. Men are awful. But the truth is, my wife makes more money than most of the men I know. And I didn't want to say that because I wanted to keep my pocket money. or you could be happy, but you can't be both, okay? My wife and I, we try to do things to spice up the relationship sometimes, so we decided to take a shower together, yeah? Has anybody ever taken a shower with somebody else? Yeah. Dreadful! Absolutely dreadful! Because you think it's going to be like in the movies, right? You know in the movies when a guy comes in and he kicks open the door and he's like, hey baby, what's up? And she's like, get in here, big boy. I don't know, it's French. But it's not like that in real life, man. It's not like that in real life. For starters, no man could jump into a woman's shower without getting third-degree burns. Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like it so hot, so I used to be light-skinned. And it's also as well like you gotta think about it, right? There's only enough room in the shower for one person. So you usually stand there cold. Like an awful Christmas morning. When it's time to switch, you gotta do that ridiculous kind of dance, like Seymour does that. Oh, it's too hot, take it back. God damn, man. It's just too hot, boy. It's like trying to the same. Oh, it's crazy, man. But my wife and I have very different showering styles. She showers very quickly. She's a very efficient shower. She just... damn, new record. I shower like I'm in an R&B video, you know what I mean? Slow, sensual, sexy. There ain't nothing wrong. Okay, I know, it's terrible. But listen, when a remix to edition comes on, you go, don't be like you are like, usually I don't do this. Oh my gosh. So guys, I've been talking to some of you earlier, and you guys have been offering me drinks, and I've been telling you I can't drink. It's because I have some issues right now. I've got 3 problems with my eyes that makes me on medication, so I can't drink. All right? I'll tell you what they are. One, I have something called uveitis, which makes me very light sensitive, which is why I have to wear these devilishly shaded glasses, darling. I know, I make this really look cool. But I have to wear those, and unfortunately that makes me look a lot more like 2 Chainz. Yeah. And I have retinal tears as well, so I have little holes in my eyes. Did you get holes in your eyes? Yeah. My eye has more holes than the plot of Toy Story. If Buzz Lightyear doesn't think he's a toy, then why does he go live with an Andy comes in the room? So I got married for a second. Terrible movie. But then I also have glaucoma. Do you guys know what glaucoma is? Yeah, if you don't, it's like a when your eyesight kind of deteriorates from the outside in. Yeah, I know, it's right, but it's cool, man. It's fine. Famous people that have glaucoma: Bono, Whoopi Goldberg, and Bill Cosby. Yeah, but that's the only thing I have in common with Bill Cosby. Would you like to drink Isabel? No. Well. No, but also Snoop Dogg said he had glaucoma once, and he said he got rid of it because he smoked a shit ton of weed. Do you know what's weed? I'd have to smoke to get rid of my glaucoma. I think it would kill me. You know what I mean? I was asking my doctor because I was like, it's an old person's disease basically, right? And I said to my doctor, why do I have this? I'm so young and so virile, you know what I mean? And he goes, it's because you're black. And I was like, what'd you say, motherfucker? But it's true. Apparently, it's something that affects young black men and like old people. Yeah, I know. As if we didn't have it hard enough, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, there's a couple of black guys in here, like, you may have glaucoma right now, you don't even know it, all right? Trust me, you won't see it coming, all right? I'm even mad at that was great. No, but it's crazy, man, because I used to have a phobia of old people. I used to be afraid of old people. I'm not even kidding. Some of you know that that's true. Some of you know me more than that's true. I used to used to have a phobia of old people, man. Until I realized that old people are like spiders, you know what I mean? They're more afraid of me than I am. So, plus they're very easy to kill. So, I'm joking, I've obviously never killed a spider. Now, I was thinking to myself, like, all this stuff with my eye keeps going on. One day I might have to wear an eye patch. And I live in LA, I can't have an eye patch, dreadlocks, and an English accent. Because people are going to think I'm a pirate, you know what I mean? Look at me, I am the captain. Oh yeah, man, it's tragic, man, it's tragic. So, quick change of pace, my wife and I just bought a house. Sorry, my wife just bought a house. But she didn't sign no prenup, and I said, oh, the law. But yeah, man, so we just got a house, so we moved to a whole new area in LA. So we used to live in West Hollywood. I don't know if you guys know anything about West Hollywood, but it's a very it's very white area, it's like the gay capital of LA. And it was just kind of just me there, to be honest, you know what I mean? And no, tell a lie, there was another black guy who lived there across the street, and he was from Croydon! Can you believe it? I shit you not. You work hard all your life to get out of Croydon, and it just follows you anyway. But yeah, no, it was just me and him, like in the whole neighborhood. We looked like 2 Cocoa Pops and a bowl of milk. I love that joke. Okay, but then we decided to move to a place called Lamar Park, which is the black area, you know what I mean? It's like a historically black area, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of them ones, you know? It's kind of like moving from Narnia to Wakanda. It was definitely a change, but it's great, like everybody's black in the area, it's wonderful, it's fantastic, you know what I mean? Like the dentist is black, the ice cream parlor is black. You get a hip hop ice cream? Yeah. The dry cleaner, black, you know? The only person that isn't black is my wife. But after living in West Hollywood for all that time, now she knows how it feels. But it's a great area. I love it, man. It's like one of those areas that once you've seen stuff on TV, it's like that. You know what I mean? Like we even live next door to a rapper. Yeah. And he is untalented. But yeah, man. So we went down to the local coffee shop and we checked it out, and it was wicked in there. There was like Erykah Badu playing. There was kente cloth. There was incense burning. It was like being in a Spike Lee movie. You know what I'm saying? It was awesome. And then we walked in, and I got to the counter. It was like, "What up, my Nubian king? Okay. What can I give you today to help you with the struggle?" And I was like, "Well, I've been struggling lately. I'll say I'll take a coffee. Black." Which is a shame, because I really want to go get a little latte. It's got caught up in the moment, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was great, and we were waiting there, and I was like, oh, it's amazing to be in this area that celebrates Martin Luther King Day, and I was thinking, I too have a dream, that I wouldn't be waiting 45 minutes for this goddamn coffee. It's a terrible coffee shop. It's awful. There's some people in the neighborhood, though, they're the funniest people I think I've ever met. I was getting my shoes shined the other day. I know. I live in 1952. I know. Literally, I was sitting up there and I was like, boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. This is great. And I walked out the store, and then there was an old man who was walking in, and he just said this large group of words to me that I didn't really understand, but I think it was good. It was like, what up, young blood? Hey, look at them shoes right there. You look like you could step out on them holes. You know what I'm saying? You look like you could go 10 toes down on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And of course, no, I don't know what you're saying. What the fuck are you talking about? What does that even mean? But honestly, the way you said it did make me feel good. It really made me feel like I had to go 10 toes down on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We recently went to a market. It's called like stalls and stands, and I don't know why I'm explaining what market is, but you get it. So we went to this place, and we're walking around, and there's this lady who's like setting up her stand. She hasn't quite finished yet, but she has these 6 juices on the table. And I was like, oh, that looks cool. And she's like, hey, baby, you want some juice? And I was like, absolutely, I love juice. You know what I mean? So we go in there, and we're like knocking them back, all having a good time. They come in these little shot glasses, and we're just like, everybody's having fun. And then at the end, we were like, you know what? We'll take 2. And she said, that'll be $25 each. And I was like, $25 for some juice? Why is it so expensive? And she said, each one of those shots that you took has 100 milligrams. And I was like, oh, 100 milligrams of antioxidants? And she said, no, 100 milligrams of cannabis. And we did 6. If you don't know anything about weed, right? A gummy is 10 milligrams, all right? And we did times 60 of that. It was insane. We left immediately. I mean, we still bought the drinks, but we left immediately, right? So we raced home, and after we bought a bunch of snacks, and then we raced home, and it just kicked in immediately, and like literally, like my wife went off to the bedroom to have a panic attack, and I was like, you know what? Normally I'm happy to help you out. Honestly, it's every man for himself right now. She has not forgiven me since. What's she gonna do? Divorce me? Anyway, well, take your shit. No, I'm joking, Mom. It's a joke. We're in love. And, no, but I went to the couch and I was like, I literally laid down on the couch and I was like, I am so high right now. I was seeing things, I was hearing things, and for some reason I would just go, for no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever. Oh my God, it was terrible, man. I was higher than the cost of living crisis, and you don't know that's too damn bad, you know what I mean? And I had the driest mouth of all time. I looked like a horse eating out. Oh man, it was fun time, man. I looked at my watch, it was 11:30 a.m. in the morning. That's how my day started. I was high for 9 hours. And I looked at my watch again and it was 11:35 a.m. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here, man? And all I can think to myself is that who is this woman who is giving people 600 milligrams of weed in the middle of the morning? 600 milligrams of weed is about 600 milligrams of inside. 600, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, my glaucoma